Hello there. Now, I know that it's been 8 months since my last YouTube vlog that I've done here. I know what today is, too. It's been 12 years, 12 interesting years since 9/11. I mean, I don't know if people still conceptualize what happened that day, the sight of the hijacked planes crashing into the uh, Trade Center towers. It's 9/11. It's the one holiday that's actually a date on the calendar, 9/11. It's almost like a soundbite, 9/11. It doesn't have a whole lot of meaning now, does it? When you refer to it as 9/11. I'm not going to get sentimental about that. This isn't about that. This is not about chemical weapons in Syria or politics. This is about how I'm going to be conducting my activity in the future. In the past 8 months, I was thinking about what am I going to say in my next vlog? Am I going to make one at all? And I decided this was the appropriate time to do so. And what I'm about to say is that from this point on, I am going to be discontinuing the use of this channel for the purpose of video blogging. I might post occasional things here, and I want to encourage all of you to go to my other sites. Many blogs on my opinions will be posted sporadically on my blogger site, which is called An Andre's Eye View of the World. I'll Google it and check that out. You'll also want to go to my WordPress site about music called The Rhythmic Nucleus. I think a lot of things that will have some meaning will be there too. I think it's appropriate now that we, as human beings and as Americans, dig into the dirt a little bit more. That doesn't mean necessarily physical labor in order to accomplish something, but even using the World Wide Web, the most powerful connecting element of humanity ever conceived and constructed to communicate our points. That's why I'm communicating through blogs in the future. For video purposes, I will be making videos about my collections of things that are relevant either culturally or socially, or both, such as television shows, movies, and in particular music, my artist profiles, or whatever, on my other YouTube channel, The Reluctant Collector. And I encourage all of you who want to see things like that to subscribe to that channel. I'm not running a subscriber contest here. I'm just asking you to do so if you're interested in seeing new videos from me about anything, primarily, because that's the channel I will be using. This channel will primarily be for me to view videos, not to post them. Why did I come to this decision about using the medium of the written word and more oral communication than this video-centric way of communicating? Basically, it comes down to the fact that I've come to the conclusion, especially since President Obama, several months ago, defeated DOMA, the Defense of Marriage Act, to increase the level of human rights in America, thankfully, that many people of the world, especially Americans, tend to confuse philosophy with ideology. It comes down to what the famous activist Bayard Rustin said about the difference between protest and politics. He said in protest, there must never be compromise, but in politics, there is always compromise. It's the same with philosophy versus ideology. With a philosophy, it's a page on a book. It's an idea. It's a concept. With an ideology, you're putting a concept into practice. And that might mean that a certain human being with a certain type of agenda might use that to destroy and demean other people. We saw that happen in Stalinist communist Russia. They treated their citizens terribly for the sake of an ideology. And in the name of religion, many people all over the world are doing the same thing. Religion should be a philosophy that only helps you in your daily life, that doesn't make you into a judgmental, negativistic person. And I think that we're seeing the collapse of that judgment and negativism beginning now. We need to keep it up. And I just don't feel that what I did 8 months ago, making these angry diatribes here on YouTube just for the sake of getting attention to my blogs, because I felt that people weren't getting my point, is the appropriate measure to take. So I've come here with all the sympathy I can feel, and I do feel much sympathy and empathy towards others, to say that we are starting to see the seeds of goodness and the freedom of fear, as Duke Ellington once said, of doing something that perhaps benefits another rather than yourself, right here, right now. And I encourage all of you who see this to stick with the habit. That's the key. So anyway, goodbye to all of you who enjoy my YouTube vlogs, and I hope to see you subscribed and commenting and watching my videos on my other channel and looking at my other blogs. And I encourage you to seek out blogs and YouTube channels like it. Challenging Media is a good one. And WordPress. Seek out things that are entertainingly relevant, that feed your mind, and that may make you laugh once in a while, may make you smile while you're thinking. If you can whistle while you work, as they say, you might be better off. See you out there.